Welcome to Lesson 5. We're going to be looking at balanced hands in this lesson. We're going to look at a brand new bid, opening the bidding 1 no trump. This bid is the cornerstone of the ACOL bidding system that you're learning. Some teachers like to start with this lesson and then move on to opening one of a suit. So if you are new to the bidding, welcome on board your learning journey. You're going to open more hands than any others 1 no trump, because a flat and balanced hand with the point range we're going to be looking at is one of the most common hands you will pick up. We've been looking so far at the opener's first bid, and up until now we've been looking at opening one of a suit, which showed quite a wide point range of 12 to 19 high card points. The opening bid of 1 no trump is a special case. It shows a special type of hand, a balanced hand, and it shows a very narrow range. Your point count when you open the bidding is 12 to 14 high card points. So let's have a look at what is a balanced hand. And I'm going to introduce you to some bridge terminology. Sometimes when you pick up your cards, you'll find that you've got plenty of 3 suits, but in one suit you've only got 1 card. And when you find that card is called a singleton. And sometimes you'll look at your hand and you'll think, oh, there's something missing, because you've only got 3 suits and one of the suits is completely missing. When you don't have any of one of the suits, it is called a void. When we are looking at the term balanced hand, you will not have a singleton or a void in your hand. Sometimes you will have 2 cards in a suit, and that has a special name in bridge terms as well. That's called a doubleton. You can have 1 doubleton and still call your hand balanced. You should not hold a 5 card major. Let's have a look at these hands and see whether or not you would describe them as a flat or balanced hand, and whether they're going to meet the criteria for opening 1 no trump. Have a look at this one. Well, here, remember the rules. Have you got a singleton or void? And the answer is no, you haven't. You are allowed 1 doubleton, and there, can you see the clubs? You've got just 2 cards in the suit, that's the doubleton, so you're still qualifying so far. Have you got a 5 card major? No, you haven't. So that hand would be described as a balanced hand. So with 12 to 14 high card points, you would open the bidding 1 no trump. Have a look at this hand. Would you describe this one as balanced? Well, remembering the rules for a balanced hand, the thing that's standing out here is that 10 of clubs, isn't it? It's a singleton, just 1 card in the suit, and you know that if you've got a singleton, you cannot class your hand as balanced. So your hand here is called an unbalanced hand. Have a look at this hand. Would you describe this as a balanced hand? Well, again, review the rules. You're not allowed a singleton or void. Well, that's okay, isn't it? You've got at least 2 cards in every suit there. You're allowed 1 doubleton, and in your heart suit you've only got 2 cards, but you're still fulfilling the criteria because you're allowed just 1 doubleton. You're also not allowed a 5 card major, and you don't have one there. So yes, this is a balanced hand. So with 12 to 14 high card points, you would open the bidding 1 no trump. Have a look at these 2 hands and contrast them. In the first hand, can you open that 1 no trump? Well, can you see on that hand, although you haven't got the singleton or void, you're allowed that 1 doubleton there in hearts, but you'd be opening the bidding here 1 spade because of that 5 card major. On the second hand though, you could open it 1 no trump. Why? Because you haven't got a singleton or void, because you're allowed 1 doubleton, which you have with your hearts, but that's okay, you're allowed 1, and you haven't got a 5 card major. You have got a 5-card suit, but it's a minor, and that means this is classed as a balanced hand, which you can open 1 no trump if you have the correct point count. It is this type of hand that beginners most often miss when they start out learning to bid 1 no trump. They think they've got a 5-card suit there, and so they should open the bidding in a minor. But always be on the lookout for that. The 1 no trump point count of 12 to 14 high card points, and a balanced hand which importantly may contain a 5-card minor. So your partner's open the bidding 1 no trump, you're opposite, what are you going to do? Well, the responder is the boss in this auction, because your partner has now given you a great deal of information about their hand in just one bid. They've narrowed their point range to between 12 and 14 points for you, and they've also given you quite a good idea of what it looks like. They've given you an idea of the shape because they've told you it's a balanced hand. So you need to decide, do you want to play in no trumps, or do you think from your hand you're going to be better off in a suit? And you've also got to decide, have you got enough points to bid or invite game? If your partner has opened the bidding 1 no trump and you have a balanced hand yourself, then you're going to be looking to have your final contract in no trumps. What is extremely important is that you pass your partner the right message, either stop, get set, or go, go, go. When you've got 0 to 10 high card points, game is not going to be possible. Why not? Because your partner's just shown you 12 to 14 points. Well, if they've got the maximum of 14 and you've got 10, you're still not going to reach that magic game figure of 25, are you? And if you cannot reach 25 in your combined hands, then you shouldn't be trying to get to game. So it's important that the message you send to your partner is to stop, and all you need to do is pass. If you've got 11 to 12 high card points, well, game may be possible. Why? Your partner's got 12 to 14. Well, if they've got 13 or 14, if they're at the higher end, it may well be possible to reach that game level of 25 points between you and your partner. So what you need to convey to your partner is that they're to get set. You're going to give them an invitation to game by raising their 1 no trump bid and making the bid 2 no trumps. Saying to your partner, I've got a balanced hand. I think no trumps is a good contract to be in. I can't bid game myself, but I have got 11 or 12 points. Shall we go to game, partner? Over to you. If you've got 13 or more points in your hand and your partner opens 1 no trump, you immediately know game is on. Why? Because even if your partner is at the lowest end of their range and they've only got 12 points, 12 plus your 13 is going to add up to 25. 25 is the magic figure for bidding game and getting that game bonus. So you must send the message to your partner, go, 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 game on. How do you do that? Well, your bid is 3 no trumps. You know, you go, bid straight to the game level. Have a look at this hand. Your partner has opened 1 no trump. What action are you going to take? Well, remember, you've got 2 decisions to make. Do you think being in no trumps is a good idea, or do you think you should be in a suit? Have a look at your hand. Have you got a balanced hand? Yes, you have. So if you've got a balanced hand opposite your partner's balanced hand, no trumps sounds a good place to be. Now you have to decide at what level the bidding should reach. If you add up your high card points here, you'll find they come to 8. Remember, 0 to 10 high card points, you're going to have to pass, because there's no way you can reach game, is there? it does make logical sense. If your partner's got 12 to 14, imagine they're on the maximum of 14. Add on to that 8. Does that get you to 25? No, it doesn't. So you must send a clear message to your partner, stop, we can't reach game. How do you do this? Just pass and leave your partner in one no trump. Have a look at this hand. What are you as the responder going to do here? Your partner's just bid one no trump. They've got 12 to 14 high card points and a balanced hand. Well, remember, you've got two decisions to make here. Do you think no trumps as a contract is a good idea for your partnership, or should you be looking to be in a suit? Well, have a look at your cards. Have you got a balanced hand? The answer is yes, you have. When you've got a balanced hand and so has your partner, no trumps is a good option. Now you've got to decide what level in the bidding you should be at. Well, what message are you going to pass to your partner here? You've got 13 high card points. Or if your partner's just told you they've got 12 to 14, even if they're on the minimum of 12, with your 13, you're going to reach that magic game figure of 25. So you must give the message go, go, go. You know, you go. Bid game, 3 no trumps. Have a look at this hand. What's your bid going to be here? Well, your partner's indicated they've got 12 to 14 points and a balanced hand because they've opened the bidding one no trump. So again, you have two decisions to make. Do you think no trumps is a good place for your partnership, or do you think you should be in a suit? Have a look at your cards. Would you describe your hand as a balanced hand? The answer is yes, isn't it? You've got one doubleton there, but you've got a little bit of everything. So you've got a balanced hand and so has your partner, so no trumps is a good choice of contract. Now you have to decide at what level you should be. Well, here, if you count your high card points, you have 12. If you think of your partner's range, they've got 12 to 14, and you're going to need between you to reach 25. Well, if your partner's only got 12 and you've got 12, that's 24, so you're short. But if your partner has got 13 or 14, then you're going to get to game. So the message you must convey to your partner is get set. You must give them an invitation and say, well, I've got invitational points here, partner. I've got 11 or 12. Can we go to game? So your bid to invite, raise their bid of 1 no trump and bid 2 no trumps, inviting to game. Let's have a look at your responses to the 1 no trump bid when you hold an unbalanced hand. Again, when you have 0 to 10 high card points, you want to send a clear message to your partner saying, stop, game is not possible. But if you've got an unbalanced hand, so you've got a long suit somewhere, that means a suit that is 5 cards or longer, then you need to simply bid that suit at the 2 level. The message this conveys to your partner is this: stop, speak no more. This auction has just finished. The bid is called a weakness takeout bid, and your partner must then pass because you're the boss. You're the one who knows how many points there are in your combined hands. If you have 12 or more points, you need to make a game-forcing bid for your partner. You need to tell them, we're going to game. So you must give a clear message of go, go, go. If you have a 5 card major, you must jump in the bidding. If you bid your 5 card major at the 3 level, you're saying to your partner, go, go, go. We are going to game. I've got 5 cards in this major and we must reach game. Where do you want to play this game? So your partner must now either agree your suit. If they've got 3 cards in your major, then you've just found a fit, so they can bid game in the major. Or if You happen to have struck their doubleton, remember, opening the bidding one no trump. They could have a doubleton in there. If you've just found it, then they will bid game in no trumps, as you haven't got an 8 card fit. If you've got 6 cards in a major though, you're going to bid game in the major up at the 4 level immediately. Why? Because you know you've got a fit with your partner. You've just found an 8 card fit. How have you found that? Because your partner opened the bidding one no trump. Remember what your partner has just promised you about the shape of their hand. They have got at least 2 cards over there in every suit. So if you've got a 6 card major, your partner must have at least 2 cards in that major. Because you've got 12 or more points, you know game is on. You know, you go. Jump straight to the game level in the major and bid 4 hearts or 4 spades. Let's have a look at responding when you have an unbalanced hand. Have a look at this hand. What message have you got to convey to your partner here? What do you think your bid will be? Well, if you count up your high card points, you've got 9. When you've got 0 to 10 high card points, the message you must get across to your partner is stop. How are you going to do that with your next bid? Well, have you got a balanced hand? Look at your cards here. You've got 2 doubletons and you've got a long suit, a 5 card suit. So that is an unbalanced hand. Your job here is to communicate that to your partner by bidding 2 diamonds. That is that weakness takeout bid, saying to your partner, I've got a long suit, we haven't got enough for game. Partner, stop. The auction has just concluded. We are playing this in diamonds. And your partner must recognise that bid and they must pass, because you are the boss and you know how many points your partnership has. What are you going to do with these cards when your partner has opened the bidding one no trump? Well, they've got 12 to 14 high card points over there and they've got a balanced hand. How would you describe your hand? Is it balanced? No, this is certainly an unbalanced hand. You have a singleton ace of hearts and a 6 card major. If you add up your high card points, they come to 13. Now remember, the minimum that your partner has opposite you is 12 high card points. 12 plus 13, that makes 25, that magic figure for going to game. So you know game is on. You must give a clear message to your partner, go, go, go. How are you going to do this? Well, you've just found a fit in a major, haven't you? Why? Because you've got 6 spades. Your partner's bid of one no trump has just promised you at least 2 cards in every suit. Your 6 and your partner's guaranteed 2. You've just found your 8 card fit. You know game is on. You know you go. Jump straight to game in spades. Your bid 4 spades. So what are you going to do with this hand when your partner has opened the bidding one no trump? Have you got a balanced hand yourself? Well, no, you've got 2 doubletons, haven't you? Add up your high card points, you'll find they come to 14. So what do you know immediately is the message you must send to your partner? It must be go, 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 mustn't it? Because if your partner's got at least 12 points over there and you've got 14, that comes to 26. So you've gone past that magic 25 game figure, so you know you must get to game. What are you going to bid here? Well, if you recall with a 5 card major, you must jump in the bidding. If you bid 3 hearts, a jump will say go, go, go. We've got enough for game here, partner. And I'm telling you, I've got 5 hearts, bid a game. And your partner's going to choose. If they've got at least 3 hearts in their hand, they'll bid 4 hearts. That's the game level in hearts. If you happen to have struck their doubleton in hearts and they've only got 2 hearts, they'll know with your bid showing 5, You're only in a 7-card fit, so you haven't found the 8-card fit you need to be in a trump suit, so instead they will choose to bid game in no trumps and bid 3 no trumps. You will find a handout on this lesson on the New Zealand Bridge website. There's also a quiz and answer on this topic, and homework always helps with the learning process. If you have any questions, ask your teacher. They'll be only too happy to help. Remember, learning whether to say stop, get set or go to your partner is really important. So revisit this lesson often to make sure you're sending the right message to your partner. Practice makes perfect. Good luck. Happy bridging.